What's up, nail fiends? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be sharing with you another part of my nail haul from my last video. I have kept a few different bits and bobs to the side for separate videos, and this is one of those. I went ahead and bought some of the newly released items from Glitter Planet UK. So today I'm going to be showing you my mini haul from there, but I'm also going to be sharing with you, most importantly, what I think of their new alcohol inks. So we're going to be having a little bit of a live demonstration, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts. So if that's something that interests you, then just keep on watching. So guys, diving right in with today's video, and I'm going to begin by sharing with you the trial kit that I picked up. Now I know that their nail mate acrylic system isn't technically a new release, but the reason that I'm mentioning this is because they will be coming out with their own coloured acrylics later on, and that is definitely something that piques my interest 100%. So I wanted to grab something that I could give their acrylic system a little try without committing. So I got the, like I said, I got the trial kit, and in this you get your monomer, a clear powder, and also a covered powder. So the next few bits and bobs I picked up, guys, were some of their glitters and pigments. They have gone ahead and released lots of different chrome powders. I got 3 to try this time. I got True Rose, I also got Cosmic Pink, and then I got their blue chrome one, which looks absolutely freaking stunning. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, if I like these, I will be adding more to my collection. And then I went ahead and picked up a few of their glitters and stuff, but I also got these really adorable little fimo canes. I have saw these all over the place recently, so I picked up some for myself. And then, like I said, I went ahead and got a few of their newly released glitter mixes. So this one is called Vanity. Then we have Asteroid, which is simply stunning. These are all sort of like a chameleon type shift. They are really beautiful. And then we have Blueberry Poison, which is my absolute favourite glitter from this whole bundle. It is just gorgeous. And then we have Pearl Fire, which is just like an iridescent glitter that you would put over any of your other like sort of gels and things for a different look. And then we finally have another sort of sugaring glitter, and this one is called Shining Light. So guys, now we are moving on to the alcohol inks, and if I'm being totally honest with you guys, was the whole reason that I wanted to film this video. I am so bloody excited about these. I love alcohol inks. They make the most beautiful marbles ever, and marble is most definitely one of my favourite nail art styles. So I went ahead and picked up all of the ones that were available in stock at the time. I am not 100% sure if these are all of the colours that they have at the moment, but I will go ahead and do a full investigation and let you guys know down in the description box. But here are all of the colours that I picked up. And all of these alcohol inks are 15 millilitres per bottle, and they retail for £4.50 each. And then I also went ahead and grabbed a bottle of their blending fluid, and again, this is basically like an acetone or isopropyl alcohol type product, and it just helps with blending the colours and making them more marble-like. So guys, now that I have showed you all of the colours I've got, I thought I would share with you next how they perform. So I went ahead and did a couple of different designs. I always started on a matte white base because I think they perform much better than on a shiny surface. So for the first design, I'm using the yellow, the pink and the violet. And one thing I did notice, which I think is fantastic about these bottles, is all of the ingredients and things are on the back, so you know what you're working with right off the bat. And then before I started, I am going to go ahead and just give my inks a really good shake. They have been sitting in my drawer, and I just want to make sure all of that colour has properly dispersed through that bottle. And then off beside me, guys, I am just going to go ahead and open up my bottles and make sure everything is ready. And then I am going to zoom you in, and we will see how these alcohol inks perform. So guys, like I said, the first colour that I'm going in with is the violet. I actually really like this one, and I was really surprised at how well this product spread. So as you can see, even with just that one colour, you could create a really beautiful marble design. And if you want it to be a lot more intricate, go in with some acetone and a little detail brush and create that really nice marbly sort of veins, and you could do that no problem at all, and the colours mix really well. As you can see, I'm just going in with that pink one, and it went over the top of that violet with no issues whatsoever. You can most definitely see that I have both of those colours on there, and the great thing about these products is if you feel like you have put too much on, all you have to do is use your blending fluid to remove a little bit of that, and chances are it will blend in a lot more nicely if you pay close attention to certain areas. I really like the consistency of these alcohol inks. Like I said, they did blend really nicely, but what I will say is the one product that I think is quite unnecessary is the blending fluid, which is just what I'm using at the moment to go ahead and, like I say, create those little marbly lines. But I do think that you could get the exact same results from some acetone or some nail polish remover or even some nail cleanser. And the thing is, that's £4.50 that you could be saving, and you could go ahead and buy yourself a couple of glitters from a product that you didn't necessarily need. That's my 2 cents. You may feel like you prefer the blending fluid to an acetone product, but me personally, since I know working with alcohol inks, the acetone does just as well. I wish I sort of saved my money with that one. So the next testament to a really good alcohol ink is if you could get your top coat to go on with no spreading. And as you guys could see, if you float that top coat over your design as opposed to brushing it on, you really do get such a beautiful nail, and it really makes that marble just pop and come to life. Just look at how beautiful those colours spread together. And of course guys, you could most definitely stop there, but you know it's me, I can never really stop once I get started. But yeah, excuse my big head, I just got myself a new tripod and it's overhead and I haven't quite figured out where to put my own head yet, so it got in the way quite a bit in this video. So yeah, I'm just going in with my gold gel paint from Indigo Nails, and I'm just creating a little bit of dimension to this nails by outlining the outside of my marble, and then also adding a few little intricate gold lines to the inside as well. And I do have to be honest guys, I am not getting paid to say this. This video is not sponsored in any way, shape or form, and I also bought these products with my own money. But what I will say is most definitely these are amongst some of the best alcohol ink products that I have bought in a long time. I have tried lots of different brands and these are so pigmented, they blend so beautifully, and they do have a massive range of colours that you could create so many designs with, and I just love them. I highly suggest you check these out. I was so pleased with how they performed, and honestly guys, this nail does no justice whatsoever to these beautiful inks. They actually are really, really nice to work with. And what I love most about these alcohol inks is even with just those 3 simple colours, the way that they blend and just look seamlessly together really does create different illusions on the nail. So you really do look like you've put far much more effort into that nail than you actually have. And now guys, we are moving on with my second design, which I must admit was my favourite from the 2 designs that I did this time. But I'm just showing you I had a little bit of an accident with the yellow one and spilt it over my fingers, so that's why my fingers are stained sort of like a PP yellow colour. So please excuse that, but what I will say is they did wash off with no issues whatsoever, so that was okay. But yeah, I'm first going in with the red, I'm then using the yellow, then we're going with the pink. I'm basically using the rainbow on this nail. So next I go in with the blue, and like you see, I am not doing any rhyme or reason to these whatsoever. I'm basically just adding them to the nail and then I will blend them where I want together. I really do love this product, but what I will say is less is more. You really do not need a lot of the ink to get the look that you're going for. You could always go in with more, like I am here. They add up beautifully. You could add as many layers as you wish. wish as opposed to taking them away. I'm always a believer in less is more, and as you can see with this purple, although I was able to fix it, there was a little bit of a puddle where the colour had sort of like all came together. You can fix it, but sometimes it is a little bit more harder to do so. So you do want to remember to just make sure you're going in with small amounts of the alcohol to get your chosen effect. So again, your colours don't puddle together. Now you can see me here, guys, I am using that blending fluid and I'm basically touching that nail into certain parts, and I move my nail in various degrees, and that allows the blending fluid to basically run down the nail and create sort of like that. Do you remember years ago when we were doing like acid drip sort of nails? That's kind of what this reminds me of. They go in different areas, creating a different effect on each part, which I absolutely love. And the great thing again, you could play around with these as much as you want, adding more ink and then adding more blending fluid to take some away. And then when you're happy with your design, just go ahead and use your chosen top coat and float that down the nail as opposed to brushing it on again, just to make sure you do not spread that alcohol. And then for this nail, since it was Pride Month last month, I wanted to do a little bit of a rainbow nail. And when I filmed this tutorial originally, we were just at the end of Pride Month and I realised I hadn't actually did a design for it. So this is where my inspiration from this was. I wanted it to be bougie as hell, like all of those queens during Pride Month. This was what I wanted to go for. So I basically added some of that pearl fire using my dusting brush, and then I went in with some gold gilding foil, because who the hell doesn't like gold foil, right? I absolutely love it, and if I could put it on every nail design, I most definitely would. And then I'm just using my dotting tool here just to disperse that foil. I really don't want, like I say, I'm not trying too hard with this nail. It is one of those nails that I just went with, but I absolutely love foil. You guys know me. If I could add a little bit of pizzazz to every nail design, I most definitely will. And this gilding foil is right up my street. I highly suggest you check it out. It is super soft and really foily, if that makes any sense. Well, actually, it probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but you guys know what I mean. It's a beautiful foil to work with, and you literally get enough that will last you until your deathbed. So as you guys saw there, I went ahead and top coated that nail. I'm now wiping away that sticky layer, and then I'm going in with these absolutely stunning holographic stickers from AliExpress, and here is what my two designs look like once all of the goodness is done and I've added a little bit of pizzazz to each nail. So lovelies, here is what my designs look like up close and personal, and I must admit I am absolutely in love with how these turned out, and they were the easiest designs I've done in a long time, and that is why I love alcohol inks so much. No matter what you put on the nail, 9 times out of 10 you can make it work with just a few simple steps, and they are absolutely gorgeous. The colours blend seamlessly together, they perform really beautifully, and when it comes to mixing the colours and things like that, as you can see, you could put as many colours on that nail as you wish, and you can most definitely make it work with a few simple steps. But I will stick to what I originally said. I don't think you need the blending fluid. If you have products such as acetone or isopropyl alcohol, then you can most definitely get the exact same effects as I did with those products. So another thing that I noticed with the blending fluid, that it was so easy to contaminate the bottle. So when I was doing my nail design, I dipped it into the purple, and then I went ahead, used the blending fluid and put the brush back into the bottle, and now I have basically a purple bottle of blending fluid. So again, I would suggest, if you did go ahead and buy the blending fluid, to decant some of that product into a dapping dish and use a brush like you would with your acetone anyway. So that's just another downside to that blending fluid. So lovelies, that has us reached the end of this video, but I did want to, before I leave, just share with you my experience later on with washing this off. I have bought alcohol inks from AliExpress before, and I got them on my hand. It was a purple one, I believe, and I'm not even kidding when I say this, guys. For 3 days that stuck to my nails. I could not get it off with nothing I did whatsoever. That was washing it, showering, acetone, you name it. I basically tried it all and couldn't get it off. But with these these ones, I just used some hot water and a scrubbing brush with some soap, and it came off with no issues whatsoever. And finally, my friends, that has us reached the end of today's video, and this one turned out to be a little bit of an interesting video. If you enjoy these more talk through style videos, let me know in the comment section below and we could do a little bit more of those. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my video today, enjoyed having a little bit of a nosy at all of the new releases and just talking through what I got. So if you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up, I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't already, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell to be updated anytime I upload a new video. And as always, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!